What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Here's Carr to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on third down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. Third down incompletion, fourth down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to first down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up
That's the CPU right there. You see that? Smart, realistic.
The ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A dump off here to Bolden. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup. And
I have literally seen about 6 penalties already in this game, maybe 7. Added to the realism of my gameplay. Of this gameplay. Of our gameplay. As many of you going to enjoy this slider, y'all already enjoying it. More of y'all going to come along, I'm sure.
They run with Bolden. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And the Jets set to take the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll give to Hall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And they have just not been able to block.
Man, get your ass up off of that bench, man. The game ain't over.
He's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's White. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Bolden. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. White. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks in the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Another try after the first down sack. White. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's White. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a sixth time tonight. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. To throw his Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
I needed that, buddy. I needed that. I need
his much-heralded college career, he parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. On 1st and 10, White. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 20.
Penalty number 8. Penalty number 8. You ain't gonna see it in the video because I didn't start the video from the beginning of the game. I usually start that on my Twitch and then bring it over here.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. White looks to throw. That's to Davis.
Woo!
Davis from 13 yards out. And the Jets strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And they use that height on the outside. To
See, I have respect for them, but see, they didn't call the right play. Watch, let me see what play they called. Oh, actually, they did call a decent play. Their coverage is blown, that's all. The coverage been blown.
For the PAT. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a throw right sideline is complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Carr now to throw. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. The result only
Time to run this motherfucker out.
Excellent job there defensively.
You know what? I'm sitting here playing this game, and I have no frustrations at all. And the game is tight. You see the score. I am relaxing. I'm comfortable. I'm stress-free. That's what my gameplay will give to you. That's what it will bring to you. If you don't already know. For those that do know, I mean, comments speak for itself. Even if you ain't putting a comment, I know that you're enjoying these sliders. I know you're enjoying this gameplay. I'm gonna eventually become the man that people come to get this game adjusted because I know what to do. For myself, first and foremost, I want to play this bit realistically. You feel me? I don't want no bullshit. I mean, I don't want it to be something I ain't enjoying.
Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends.
Game is a good game now. I ain't taking away from that now. I just put some salt, a little hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? And a side of greens. Juicing, that is. Some kale, some spinach, you know what I'm saying? I had, you know, I just added my emphasis on this game, and it made a tremendous impact.
Because right now, I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he stopped immediately there. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
I love to see scores where the scores is like this. It's very, you'll have games where the score is going to be in the 30s, might be in the 40s. Then you're going to have games where they in the low numbers like this right here. That's realism. That's genuine. That's cover one.
Now a handoff up the middle. Knight.
Come on, Franklin.
Raiders going to go ahead and
Fuck.
use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth.
God, this game would look good. I'm about to get me a new TV. Shit. I'm gonna keep this one though. This TV is 2010, and it's still rocking hard. Oh, these motherfuckers right here, bro. They was getting aggressive.
They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. So Carr and the Raiders now down 17-16, just over a minute 40 to play. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot.
What now?
Throwing his Carr. Gets this to Waller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Carr. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ahmad Gardner bringing the sauce on.
You don't see them bats a whole lot on the fall. Ha! If you say you do, you're a goddamn lie.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And he's
lay the fuck down.
It's a sack and a
down. Ha! It's over. It's over.
Time remaining, and now possession's gonna go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Boy, if they, hey, listen, if the CPU, I'm playing set 3 right now, my heart is set. If the CPU would have made a completion, that's realism. You gotta accept that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta accept they just as good as you are, if not better. Depending on the ratings.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next.
I'm about to go ride my bike out there. Give me a little exercise, man. This felt good. Damn, I'm just down it. They might try to pop buddy right here.
A handoff for Hall. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Ain't no stop coming. He said we gotta get a stop here, D. Ain't no stop coming.
With victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee.
Ain't no stop coming, big. Kneeling that moment. Pray. Prayer.
That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
Don't try to.
The biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
Good luck.
Their lead up to 4 now.
Low scoring game, boy. Defense.
Position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. One final try now for Carr. And it's incomplete. So their final drive.
This was a good game. Fair, very enjoyable. Everything that I would expect when I first bought this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep these videos coming. I ain't going to stop ever.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew.
I ain't going to say ever. More than likely, it's not going to happen.
Was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.
About to get to the stats. Look at that. Realism. God dang.
All the way to the end zone.
Whew.
In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
All right, let's see. All right, let's look at these stats. Need the stats for y'all. I do the stats for y'all, man. I don't give a damn about looking at the shit. I done looked at these stats so many damn times. I do like to confirm it, though. It just solidified the fact that, man, I'm good at what I do. Which is make sliders for Madden. Make it realistic. Much better than what it is out the box. That's why they lost. That's why they lost, because of interceptions. They happen though. It happens. The running. Realism. Josh couldn't get off the ground. That happens sometimes. We only got two yards to carry. Who that is? It happened to me sometimes. Be having 2.8, 3.4, 3.2, something like that. Receiving. Realism. D. Adams kind of a little quiet. Contributed, but definitely didn't get it. I kept that zone, man. I must got some good cornerbacks on this team. Boys get tired of the line. You see it, man. This is set 3. My hardest slide is come out, man.